Hey guys, welcome back to Adventures of Me, and today this is going to be a short one because it's about a very specific version of a game, and that is Skyrim VR. Now, I have not played a lot of Skyrim VR, mainly because I got very sick while playing it. I've got the PSVR, and I've got a couple of physical games, and I've got a couple of digital-only games that I've got. And what I have discovered while playing PlayStation VR is that the more cartoony a game is, the more unrealistic it is, the easier it is to me to play without getting motion sick. The more realistic something is, the more likely I am going to get motion sickness while playing the game. So when playing something like Skyrim in VR, at least on the PlayStation VR, I found that I was getting motion sick because it was trying to replicate realistic appearance in terms of people and plants and buildings and all that at a really low resolution compared to what I feel like it should be. And when you add the motion into it as well, it made it so sickening. I feel the game was... If you had a high-end VR system that enabled more crisp graphics, I feel like it wouldn't be as bad. But playing it on the PlayStation VR, I found that it was quite blurry, and that made me motion sick. That's kind of where I sit with that. I am looking at one day getting a higher-end VR system for my entertainment PC that I've been slowly putting parts together in, which ideally I would have, if we're talking about future, because I'm not going to be finishing upgrading that till at least moving to the house that we're building, would be looking at RTX 3070 or whatever comes out. At the moment, I've taken from my old gaming PC my 970, I've put that in there because I had a 1030, which is a terrible piece of garbage, but I put my 970 in there, so it's working better with the graphics with that. I've got a 1070 in my other computer, and I was originally going to just get something like a 1660, but that's probably not going to be enough. Back to the point, I'm looking forward to trying Skyrim VR when I have a higher-end VR system in terms of the refresh rate or the hertz and the resolution being higher than that of the PlayStation VR. Better tracking would probably help as well, and having a higher-end computer run the game. That's what I'm looking for to compare. Because at the moment, I really want to play it, but every time I've sat there to try and play it, I felt sick. And I feel like it's just because it's trying to replicate something that's supposed to look real, and it's unable to do it at the level it needs to on the PSVR. So unfortunately, it's very disappointing. And if I'm asked if I would recommend this to people, I would say no. Not on the PSVR. If I'm going to recommend Skyrim VR, I want to play it on the PC first, with a higher end headset, to see if it's better. Because at this rate, on a base PS4 with PSVR, it's sickening. And I can't recommend it just because of that fact, because it made me sick, and I can't recommend a game if it's going to make me feel sick. Granted, that's probably not going to be everyone. It's probably just me. Or people that have focusing issues. I have a bit of a focus delay, so when I'm looking at the screen, my eyes aren't tracking and focusing as well as they could be, so that might be a factor. I'm sure other people won't be affected by the game, but for me, I struggle, and I can't recommend it based on that. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and have a good day, and I'll catch you next time.